Hi Cabi girls, and welcome to Spring 17. I hope you had an amazing time in San Diego and that this finds you home safe and sound and ready to kick off a successful season. As I pondered leaving such a beautiful part of the country for the snowy Midwest, it struck me that we get to experience the French Riviera all season long, no matter where we live, through our stunning new collection. Not only that, but we get to bring that much needed shot of spring to our clients, along with the allure of our theme, Je ne sais quoi. We definitely have that certain something, our secret sauce, the it factor that our clients crave. The number one purpose of this training tool is to help prepare each of you to bring your best to every fashion experience, to build relationships and to seize those moments as a professional business owner that will move you forward in a successful direction. With your first shows just around the corner, you've come to exactly the right place to learn all you can in order to bring this collection to life. What a privilege it is to be invited into a hostess's home to share cabi with her family and friends. As a stylist, the fashion experience is your opportunity to shine. You are what is going to make her fashion experience one that women want to repeat season after season. I also want to sincerely welcome our first season freshmen to the cabi family. Our most seasoned stylists will tell you that your training DVD is soon to become your new best friend. As a matter of fact, it's likely that you'll find yourself going back to it later in the season as you continue to refine and refresh your presentation. In addition to the DVD, you can also access streaming video in the cabi library. It's easy to go directly to the chapter of your choice, or it's super convenient to download the audio version, and then you can listen to it on a walk or even on your way to a show. So now let me walk you through the chapters of your DVD. First up, you're going to view the collection by classification with our fashion director, Becky Jansen. Becky's going to walk you through each piece by category. So in other words, jackets, sweaters, tops, etc. This is a great way to get to know the collection inside and out by comparing and contrasting the different pieces within each category. You'll walk away with a greater appreciation for the wide variety of styles and silhouettes you have to offer your clients. And just a word of caution, that information is intended to really equip you with knowledge as a stylist, but it is way more than you would ever share from the curtain. So you'll see how our show pros incorporate just bits and pieces of what Becky's going to share, but they save most of the details for when they're working one-on-one with their customers following the presentation. Next, Becky will take us through the cabi trends for spring. And this is the perfect refresher from Scoop on what is going to be hot for the season, along with lots of great style and ideas. Not only is it fun, but sharing the trends provides added value at your fashion experiences, and it keeps you relevant as a cabi stylist. The third chapter is called Hanging with Style. How do the clothes look when they're hanging on the grid? Think of your display as your cabi store window. We want it to be a stylish reflection of our brand, right? I'll have some tips for you on how to best do that with our current collection. Then it's time for our show pros, and this is your chance to watch 3 of your cabi sisters do their very first show of the season. They each do a fun and engaging show presentation in under 30 minutes. The first being a traditional presentation, where almost every piece is shown. The last being our popular 15-minute presentation, which you can locate in the final DVD chapter. And for the first time, you're going to see a presentation that is just in between the two at about 20 minutes. And we feel that this may be the timing that is most relatable to us as stylists, where you're not necessarily showing every piece, but you're shooting for a presentation that stays under 30 minutes. And we know if you shoot for 20, chances are you'll end up closer to 30. So these 3 gals have worked really hard, and they've done all that work for you. And while you will add your own flavor and expertise, there truly is no need to reinvent the wheel. I know you'll have a blast cheering them on from afar. And lastly, before you get started, just a couple of tips to keep in mind. As you're watching the by classification part with Becky, it's helpful to print out the version of the collection notes in classification order. That way you can follow along with her as you learn about each piece and take lots of notes. Once you've done that and you're ready to start watching the show pros, grab the copy of the collection notes that you received at Scoop, which are in lookbook order. Move your rack close by and put the first group up. Then pull up the first ShowPro presentation and watch her present that same group. When she's done, pause your DVD and then work on presenting that group yourself. And challenge yourself not to move on to the next group until you feel comfortable with the first. This will help you to break things down into bite-sized pieces. So give it a try. All right, my cabi sisters, as you can see, you have everything you need to prepare, practice, and deliver an outstanding presentation. So cozy up with a cup of coffee or tea, and let's get started by digging into the Spring 17 collection with Becky.